35 wristbands was given out. But we, like I said, Meech only got 9. I bid for one, you know what I'm saying? Got one. That was it. So whoever is 35 of them passed out. So what happened was a lot of girls were getting money in different sections and then cut into Meech pot. Everybody got a piece of that pot that was in there. And it was like, how? You know what I'm saying? But I felt like they were, I felt like the girls out there, you know, they knew the girls was from out of town. They knew what section they wanted to be in. They got a piece of their pot and also got a piece of the other pot. Also, this is just me, but I seen security. They was dibbling, dabbling, picking up cheese too. I seen it. I seen it on the sneak tip. I seen security dibbling, dabbling a couple of dollars. You feel me? But like that wasn't like my business. But like it's funny because y'all trying to make it out to seem like it's him when this is his first day there. His first day, you know, being in the club and his first time having an experience. And as he experienced it, he like, okay, bet I seen some things. I seen where we can fix some things. I seen where we can. So like, I don't know. You know, everybody else got their perspective on it or whatever. But like, I'm just telling y'all exactly what happened, why things happen, and stuff like that. But in reality, when it came to the money, it was really the girls. The girls in Miami, they worked the girls from out of town, and they got their cheese. That's just my perspective on it. That's what I seen, and from how everything went down, that's how everything adds up. So it wasn't a Meech thing. It was a, if you didn't know, they got down. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying. So that's just what it is. Like, it's, I could call a few girls. You know what I'm saying. Like that was there, and they'll tell you the same thing. Like they was mad about it, but they know what really happened. You know what I'm saying. The girls out there, they already knew they was coming from out of town, so they already knew how to play it. And you know, in the strip club, bro, it's about money and it's a money game. And dancers and strippers, yeah, bro. If you know any strippers, you know any dancers, they'll tell you how these women get down in these strip clubs and how serious they get about that money. Nobody stole no fucking money from no out of town broads. Nobody has to steal in 24. We get money. Nobody stealing. Security ain't steal. Nobody catch this motherfucking getaway plan to have security in cahoots to go and sweep some money or whatever the fuck he's finna say. Because I didn't even watch the video because he's a liar. First of all, sir, you don't even, nobody knows you. Do you even go here? Like you just want some clout. You're trying to chase some 15 minutes of fame when the hour has already gone. Nobody cares. Like, you just want somebody to hear what you got to say. If you want niggas to go and book a video shoot or you want a nigga to get some pictures, then say that. But sitting here saying that you heard out of a whole mouth or you heard a nigga tell Big Meech or whatever the case may be, nobody fucking stole no money. Bitches do not got to steal in 24. We do not have to steal. Nobody has to steal anything. If a bitch didn't get paid, it's because she was in that section and she probably was only there for 5 minutes and she went to go gallivanting around the club. You don't get paid if you don't do no work. I don't know. I didn't hear nobody say nobody got no money stolen. I was there all night long. I didn't leave until the sun was high in the sky. Nobody said they were stolen from. So people got to stop putting out this narrative of shit. What you're going to do is you're going to cause motherfuckers to beef with bitches from this club. And we really not on that. We really going to give you what you're looking for. Don't nobody got to steal. Don't start no narrative about Miami hoes stealing. Anybody got to steal nothing, baby. We getting checks. We're cashing checks. We getting cheese. That shit is fucking stupid.
All right, so just for purposes of clarification, so how many dancers would you say were in the club for Meech's party?
We had over 90.
You had over, and you know that for a fact.
Yeah, I saw the list.
Yeah, because one of the things that he said is that it wasn't that many girls in the club. He said,
how the fuck he's gonna know? How would he know? Like, nigga, did you take the tip out when you were in there checking hoes in? But how would you know? You're a cameraman. Take pictures. Worried about if the angle is good. Stay in your fucking lane. How the fuck would he know it wasn't that many hoes? There was over 90 bitches. I saw the list myself. We had 3 pages, and every page fit 30 fucking names.
It was more than 90.
All right. So I got a question. Since Big Meech's party, has any of the management or any of the coordinators of that party, have they been fired from?
No. Everybody that was there on Tuesday night, that was a part of the fucking family that was employed there, they're employed there to this day.
So
nobody fired.
So one of the things that he says is that the changes that were made as a result of the Miami girls stealing the money from the out of town girls. This is what he said now. So I'm just keeping it fair. He's saying that as a result of what happened that night with the
how would he know though?
He said that he said that he was around Meech. This is what he said. He was around Meech and he heard Meech say this.
He's putting shit together. First of all, he's in rooms where conversations are being held that he has no value in. Once again, like how can you say you heard from whatever? You don't know what the fuck they were talking about before your ass was ear hustling. Anybody that was employed by this club on Tuesday, to my knowledge, and I worked there, I just was in there the other night, still works there. If you got a 24 shirt that says manager, security, or staff, they still got their shirts. Nobody's been fucking fired. Like, and whatever changes were made prior to Meech's party. Whoever was released prior to Meech's party, that's part of Meech's party. But since Meech's party, the same people are still employed.
Got you. So one last question.
As far as I know.
I got you. So, but you saw the same people there after the party who were there before.
Yes, I seen the same managers there. I seen all my favorite managers there. I ain't seen nobody get the boot.
All right, I got you. So another thing is, just briefly, what was the problem, and why are the out of town females who came into Miami to dance, why are they complaining about not getting no money? What happened? What did you see with your own two eyes?
They don't understand. I mean, they just don't understand. Like, it's a big club, and it's so easy to get misled or to assume. It's a big club. You can't, like, if you're upset, I get it. I really hope they don't got some money since then. It's been over a week. I hope they don't got some money since then so they can let the shit go. It is what it is. Like, it's a lot going on in that club. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of moving parts. It's always something going on. There's always somebody in the corner somewhere with some money. It's always something going on. If you picked one of our biggest nights, but if you picked a big night to come there and work, then, you should have came on, a couple nights beforehand so you could understand the dynamics. But if you didn't make no money, like I said, I feel bad for you, mama. I hope you made some money. Shit. Everybody done made some money since Tuesday. If you didn't, then you need to stop dancing. If you're still complaining about that shit, then you need to find another career choice.
Right. So listen, just for clarification purposes, it's not the females. I don't see any dancers who were at that party who are not from Miami complaining about it right now. There's nobody. So this guy came. He says that somebody.
Someone put a face on that case.
He refused to put a face on it. So I said, well, he said he did verify that somebody told him to make a video and give his perspective of what happened, and basically to explain that it wasn't.
Who cares what who would tell him that? Who cares what he has to say? That's the whole point about it. You don't even live here. What made him feel like he needed to turn the camera on, get the angle right, make sure he wiped the lens off, and recite whatever script he made up in his mind? Nobody cares what he has to say. If he was paid to do a job, then focus on what you were paid to do. You're not breaking news reporter, nigga. We don't need you to go out waking some shit up. This shit been happened. Who wants to hear what he has to say at this point? You're a videographer, you're a cinematographer, you're a photographer. Focus on those things. Because at this point in time, now you're making it so that outside niggas can't even get a chance to get ahead of the game. You were an outsider that was graciously brought in for a job. Now you're speaking on things that your job does not entail. You were put in a room with niggas who have real power to do things, niggas who got money to do things, niggas who make shit happen, and you're running your mouth like a hoe. For what? Like that's what I don't understand. This shit happened how many weeks ago? Almost 2 weeks ago? Why? Who asked him to talk about it? And he don't even know what the fuck going on. Somebody said so we heard from a friend, so we're playing telephone now that we're gossiping. Like, nobody told him to say nothing. He made that shit up. He came to a conclusion in his delusional ass head that something happened. Nobody got fired. If somebody was stolen from, we have cameras. Management will run them cameras back and they will rectify the situation. That's one thing that we do not play with. If a bitch stole your bread or money was taken from you, management will deal with it. Now, the end result that you get might not be the result you want, but there's something will happen. But, like, who told this nigga to say somebody stole? Why the hoes who got stolen from ain't say nothing? Why they not on the internet? Them bitches stole from me. I hate them hoes. Why they not making no fuss about it? Why are you as a nigga involved in female business? Sir, nobody told you to talk about it. He just wants somebody. He wants some traction. He wants something. That's what he wants. He wants clicks. He wants views. He wants a troll. Because if you're gonna say, "Oh, I heard," say you said it. Make it a valid claim. Like, come on now. People, they want to do too much for too little. Nobody told this man nothing. Nobody stole from nobody. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, he wanted to offer a contrary opinion to what he had saw me doing, right? He obviously listened to all of the interviews that I did, and he wanted.
He saw 50 reposted your shit and thought he was going to get something.
You know that's what happened. You know that's what happened. You know that's what the fuck happened.
He was like, he's trying to ride your trail. Like, he literally saw, "Oh, this nigga did it. Let me do it too." Oh, monkey see, monkey do ass nigga.
All right, man. I appreciate your time, man. Have a good night.
No
when I get to Miami, I'm going to lock in with you. You hear me?
Yeah, come fuck with us.
All right, I appreciate you.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.